Hello! We're live. Do you want to say hi, Quinny? Why are you being shy? You came in here to say hi.
Hello.
You want to wave at the camera?
Oh.
No? Okay. Night night, sweetie. Love you. Okay. Boom. Welcome to the Adventures of Adam. I'm Adam. Let's adventure. Today we're going to try to take down the Scarab King live, but I have a few other quick housekeeping things to take care of before we do that. First of all, let's get the sound on. So there's a little bit of music in the background. Apparently my speakers aren't picking it up. Let me well. Good morning, Zeta Rat. There it goes. Looks like it's capturing the audio now. Very good. Yeah, real quick. Let's smash out these arena wins that we can get before it's time to reset. I'm gonna do a little bit of spider first, because the event ends in a few hours. And I want to get the ancient shard from that. And then once we're done with spider, I'm gonna stop spending my energy, because as soon as the spider event ends, the dragon event begins. So I want to make sure I have energy to do the dragon event. We're gonna put some food champs in our dragon runs, because there's a champ training event going on, and I'm very close to getting the legendary book. I've been hammering away very hard. That's where all my gems have gone so far this week. Gotta check the... Yeah, we're gonna try to take down Scarab King live. I haven't beaten him yet, but I've gotten very close with this team, so we're gonna tinker around with that later. It's been very, very difficult to do it while I was at work, because, you know, I'm at work, and that's obviously the priority. I don't want to get in trouble, so I can't be sitting there on my phone when there's work to do. So, but it's gonna be very, very hard. Hello, Dan. What's up, man? Dan the man. So we're gonna do a little bit of spider. I have like 400 more points to get to finish the event, or not finish the event, but to get the ancient shard. And then once I get the ancient shard, we're gonna stop and then see if we can take down the Scarab King tonight. So right there, Haikatune placed the decreased speed on her A1. If I can get her to do that when I get to the Scarab King, I think we'll be okay. I've only made it to the boss 3 times so far, and all 3 times I couldn't get her to land that decreased speed, and my armigers weren't fast enough to keep the turn meter down without it. So I'm either going to have to cross my fingers and pray that I get good RNG on that decreased speed A1, or I'm going to have to move gear around to deck out my armigers so that they're fast enough. And even then, I don't know if they'll be fast enough. The tricky part is I'm using Metal Shaper and his shield, but in order for that to work, he has to be the fastest one on my team. And my Haikatune is currently wearing the fastest gear on my account. So I have to take Haikatune's chest piece and move it to my Metal Shaper and run Haikatune without a chest. So she's slower than she would be otherwise, but it's necessary due to the mechanics of the fight. But we'll get into that more when we're ready to fight the Scarab King. My cat wants to go outside. I'm going to let her out real quick. I'll be right back, guys. So that's pretty much it. That's what we got in store. What I really like about the turn attack is that it doesn't penalize you for getting mystery shards. So that's been actually like really huge. So So in terms of the Spider Turn Attack Tournament... Oh, I'm a little further away than I thought. Oh. Okay. Well, since we're further away than I thought, maybe I'll try to do Scarab King now, because I still got like 8 hours. So, we'll try to bang this out. I need to remember to move the gear. Another thing, like when I was trying to do this the other day, I ran out of silver. So I was like just hard stuck. And there's nothing I could do. I had to go farm silver just so I can put Haikatune's chest piece back on so I can do other stuff. So the way Scarab King works is if any of your champions attack the boss while not under shield, he counterattacks and then he strips your buffs, he provokes you, and then you're just kind of hosed. So Metal Shaper does this 2-turn shield for 2 turns. It's on a 2-turn cooldown. So as long as you can turn meter control the Scarab King and prevent him from attacking you and stripping your shield buffs off, you're pretty much good. So he's the only rare who does this. You can also use Miscreated Monster. You could use Valkyrie, and there's another one whose name escapes me. He's an epic from Sacred Order, I think. He's got a 2-turn shield with a 2-turn cooldown. So basically, is it this guy? Yeah, so it's shield on all allies for 2 turns, and it books down to a 2-turn cooldown. Excuse me. So yeah. You just need someone who can put a shield that lasts for... The duration of the shield needs to last as long as the cooldown. So, there might be more, but those are the only ones that come to mind off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I forgot to switch the chest piece. So, I need to make sure that my Metal Shaper is the fastest on my team so he can put the shield up before anyone else starts attacking. So in order to accomplish that, I need to give him my Haikatune's chest piece. So now he's 205. And that slows down my Haikatune to 192. So now, in theory, this should work. I haven't actually gotten it to work, and it could take tons of tries. Because the waves are really tough too, right now. I'm not playing on my main account. This is my main account now. I haven't played on my other account in a long time. So the ones that are the biggest issue are the Brigham cars. So I'm going to try to... I didn't crit, so he didn't reduce the turn meter. I think this one has like 98% crit rate. So that could potentially be a problem. Unless I just kill it. Okay. Shamrock isn't a threat. He just does that and it becomes a little annoying. I just have to kill everyone twice. Reduce the turn meter on Brigham car. Reduce the turn meter on this guy. Like, killing them resets their turn meter too, so it's not like a huge deal. And it gives us time to get back to our cooldowns for the second wave. But I have like no damage, really. So it's going to be tough. I don't know if I want to kill this wave yet. I don't know if my cooldowns are up. I don't remember. Okay. I wonder if I can just block revive. No. Okay, good. I'm glad I waited one more turn. Okay. Second wave I've found to be much easier. I usually start with this. I only got 1 turn meter bump from it. I have gotten a crit damage amulet for my shield guard. So he's hitting a little bit harder now than he was last time I tried this. So we're getting that cycle of violence. I don't know if I want to use it because my Haikatoon's turn meter reduction is on cooldown right now. So I think I just A1. That actually made a huge difference. Last time I tried this, I did not have enough damage to get the cycle of violence triggers. I could have done the block revive, I guess. But I don't know if he would have had enough damage to kill him. I'll do this now since they all have revive on death. I just want to make sure Haikatoon has enough time to get back to this. So I think what this is going to come down to is whether or not Haikatoon lands decreased speed. I'm still waiting for this cooldown. I either need to try for the decreased speed or the turn meter reduction. And then maybe Shield Guard can place decreased speed on his A1. So this has... It's only got a 25% chance. Or this has a 50% chance. So I think my odds of landing this are better. And I'm not going to book her till CVC. Okay. Alright. Is this the shield? Yeah, so the shield goes up for 2 turns and it's on a 2-turn cooldown. I think we're going to open with this. 50-50. We got it. Okay, now we need decreased speed from Shield Guard. We got it. Okay, turn meter. Got it. Turn meter. Got it. Turn meter boost. A1 hits a... I can't use his A2 because if he crits, he gets a turn meter boost and it will... Oh, it resisted. Oh, no. Shield Guard's A2 gives him a turn meter boost, so if I use that, it will put him ahead of Metal Shaper in the turn order, and he'll outrun his shield too soon. So I can't use Shield Guard's A2. Dude, this is so nerve-wracking. Man, that resist just ruined me. And he stripped the shield buffs, so now I just lose. Unless the fear goes off, and I don't attack. Okay. It's not over. Fear? Oh, but Shield Guard. He's going to trigger the counterattack. Okay. Yeah, okay. Man, that resist hosed me, dude. Alright, let's try it again. Back to square one. I think... Man, that's frustrating. I'll try to kill the Brigham cards. They really are the biggest concern for me. Like, what's his name? Ghostborn doesn't quite hit as hard, I think. I mean, he still hits hard, but, like, Brigham card really messes me up. No, yep, okay. It really comes down to whether or not Haikatoon gets the turn meter reduction on multiple dudes. We only got one turn meter reduction there. And if I get Cycle of Violence on Shield Guard, it makes a huge difference too. Damn it. So that might have been a bad play, now that I think about it. Might have just been better off doing the turn meter reduction because of that. I think I should just ignore the Ghostborns. And yeah, okay. I need to use Armiger's A1 for turn meter control. Okay, we got a bunch of them out there. Okay. If we get Cycle of Violence, there we go. Now we're cooking. Just kill him. Turn meter control. Turn meter control. Oh, resisted. Uh-oh, okay. I think we're good. Nice. Alright, then we focus this one. Yeah, Zeta, right? You gotta be really careful with those champion training tournaments where there's a legendary as a prize at the end, because it's really easy for someone to ninja those at the last minute, because you can do so much work in the tavern, and summoning events are kind of the same way, where like anyone can just get a ton of points out of nowhere on a summoning event. I've been in first place and got sniped. I was so mad. It's like, my main account is free to play, and I had saved for a very long time, and I thought I was going to win, and then somebody they got me. It was for the Corvus the Corruptor event. John Toro asks a very good question. He says, why punish yourself with this challenge? It's Saturday night. Yeah, well, I'm a dad, so it's hard for me to just go out and have fun. Maybe if I was 20 and unmarried and had no family, you know, maybe I can go out. Like, I used to play Magic the Gathering on the weekends. Every Friday night, Saturday night, but those days are kind of behind me. It's cool that you're in the lead, and I'm happy for you, but don't get your hopes up too high, because it's really easy for people to snipe that kind of stuff. But fingers crossed that you get it, because I know how frustrating it can be to get sniped. It's the worst. I really do wish you the best. But I also want to make sure that you understand that you need to manage your expectations. And another reason, John, is because I think it's fun. My last account was free to play, and I pretty much beat the game. I got bored and I quit. So I've already done it with just a standard free to play account. So now I'm increasing the challenge. And also, I think it's good educational content to teach people how to beat the game. Okay. Moment of truth. Coin toss right here. 50-50. We whiffed. So I need... It's only a 30% chance. Okay, that's good. No resists. One thing, it just occurred to me. I can try to take Evil Eye on my Armigers. I'd have to farm a ton of Masteries, though. Don't resist. We got hosed last time. I need Haikatune to place her big decrease speed. That'll make this a lot easier. The turn meter's getting too high. I really need her to place her big decrease speed. Place it. Damn it! Yes. I don't have the shield yet. He's about to take his turn, too. Yeah. That sucks. Okay, we got 3 turn meter reductions. That's really good. We didn't get them on the 2 that matter the most, though. But it's better than nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Shield guard. Killing it. Such a great champion, dude. I love my shield guard. I think... Okay. I really need that Vergam card to not take a turn. Okay. I think we're safe now. And then I kind of just need to stall until Haikatoon can get back to her AoE turn meter reduction. So I'm not going to AoE. Okay, so the way double ally protection works is whoever does the ally protection first gets their ally protect overridden by the second ally protector. So for example, if this Armiger places ally protect on everybody, he takes his turn. Now everyone's ally protected. Now Haikatoon, hypothetically, let's say she has an ally protect. She uses her ally protect. She would ally protect the Armiger, who's ally protecting everyone else. Within her ally protect would override the ally protection on this one, and this one. So one thing you can do is stagger it, so that like Haikatoon places ally protection on this turn, and then this is my other ally protection, right? So instead of using ally protection on this turn, I'll do something else. The clan boss goes, and then on your next round, have this Armiger use his ally protection. That way, you have like ally protection coverage on everybody for every attack. I don't know. Like, I kind of quit playing Raid because I felt like my time as an endgame player wasn't being respected. The only place in the game I felt like I was getting actual good return on my investment in terms of energy was Iron Twins, and they put an artificial time gate on Iron Twins via the key system, so I can only farm it so many times a day. And on top of that, the Altar of Souls is artificially time-gated with the system where you have to wait for the champion you want to pop up in the shop. Like, all of it is just clearly a deliberate waste of my time. So I got frustrated and quit playing because I didn't like having my time wasted. But I think Raid Shadow Legends as a game is a fun game to play. I like the mechanics. I appreciate the work that went into making this game. I think the people who designed the game are clearly passionate about making a great game. The only issue is the people who are in charge of making all the financial decisions, I think, get in the way of letting the developers make the best game they can make. So I think Raid is a really awesome game. I just, I don't know. I think progressing through the game is fun, but once you get to endgame, it starts to get boring because there's just you don't really feel like anything you do matters. Like, I could spend 5,000 energy farming a dungeon and not get a single drop. That's worth upgrading. And then when I finally do, I invest the silver into it, and it doesn't roll well. So now I just wasted all that silver on a piece of gear that I'm not even get to use. So I just got tired of it. But someone on my community Discord asked me a question I didn't know the answer to, so I was like, let me check. So I logged into the game again to test out, and try to figure out the answer to the question that they had. Damn it. Okay, this is a wash. I'm not gonna, unless Haikatoon places Decrease speed like ASAP. I don't think I'm going to get this. I need to turn meter boost so my armorers can get back to their turn. Decrease speed. Turn meter reduction. Okay, Haikatoon really needs to place her decrease speed here. Damn it! I don't know if I'm going to survive another... Yeah, okay. This is rough. Yeah, Dan, if you stagger the ally protection... so yeah, Skullcrusher will make himself unkillable for a turn. And then on the following turn, you can use your Taragi to protect your Skullcrusher. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Do I think Hell Hades Fateless? Are you talking about the Fateless game? I'm hoping it's good. I've been following the program since the beginning. I'm in the Discord. I'm lurking in the shadows. Speaking of which, I saw somebody. They have a thread where you can post game ideas, and I saw something in there that looked very promising to me. So a few months ago, they have a game ideas thread where you can post your game ideas, and they also have another channel called Innovation Ideas. I'm not really sure what the difference between the two are. It seemed kind of like there's a lot of overlap in there. But I posted a few months ago in the Innovation Ideas thread about a system that I thought would be really cool if they stole from Magic the Gathering, being a long-time Magic player. So one of the hardest things to do in a game like this is to balance PvP. Because if somebody spends a bunch of money, earns a bunch of champs, then all of a sudden they're going to have an advantage over everyone who hasn't done that. Sorry, I just need to make sure my armor doesn't die. So what I suggested was they do something similar to how Raid handles booster drafts in how Magic the Gathering handles booster drafts in Magic the Gathering. And what you do is there's a pod of 8 people sit around a table. Everyone cracks open a 15 card pack of a booster pack of 15 cards. You sort through the pack, find the card that you like the best, take it and pass the pack to your left. And then you take the pack that's been passed to you, sort through it, pick a card, set it down, pass the pack. You do that until you've built a full deck of cards. So it makes it so the people who have the most knowledge and skill, it gives those players the highest chance to win, rather than who just spent the most money. Because we're all that was a mistake. I'm not very good at multitasking. I kind of screwed that up. So what I proposed was we do something similar in Raid. And there's 2 ways that you could do it. In Magic the Gathering Arena, which is their online client, one of their online clients, you can do what's called a phantom draft, where you draft the cards, but you don't keep what you drafted. You just participate in the event, and they're generally cheaper than the ones where you actually keep the cards. So what I proposed was you do a 10 pull of ancient shards or whatever, draft the champion you want for your team, and then do a Magic the Gathering style draft. I didn't hear anything back from them about it, so I was like, whatever. They probably think it's a stupid idea. But then I saw this post in the Game Ideas thread. Someone proposed basically the exact same thing, talking about a sealed event. Let me find the thread real quick. And Hell Hades actually responded to that thread. And he said that they're working on a system just like that. So I don't know if they were already planning. Here it is. Okay. So this is the Fateless Discord, where you can go to follow their current project. sealed deck arena tournament. So what this guy proposes is, what do you think about implementing something like a sealed deck tournament from Magic the Gathering? You enter the arena tournament or season, and your token is used to purchase a pack of random champions that you choose from, blah, 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 blah. Basically what I just said. And Hell Hades replies and says, we're already working through a plan similar to this. So I don't know if they were already working on that before I suggested it, or if my suggestion inspired them and they liked it, or what. But like, that's probably the only way to have a fair, balanced PvP system. And if they could pull it off and make it good, it'll be good. Because right now, Arena is like the bane of my existence on this account. Like, a live arena particularly. Like, I just unlocked a live arena, and it was the most punishing thing ever. Like, period. Because anyone who's not pay to win can't compete, therefore they're not. Which means the only other people playing in it are people who are pay to win. So I can't fight anyone who's on my level. Because all the free-to-play players are getting bullied out of it. So I couldn't participate in it if I wanted. It was just, even like the bottom of the bottom. It was like one of the matches, like the dude had, obviously everyone's got Sun Wukong and Ralathos, like that's not a surprise. But there are people with like Sun Wukong, Ralathos, like some dude had a Trunda, and I was like, how am I supposed to beat these? I spent all my tokens and then just lost. I lost 10 in a row. I was like, how? This isn't fun. It's not even close. So I'm glad that Hell Hades and the crew at Fateless are trying to come up with a way to have a fair and balanced PvP system that is not pay to win. I'll say that. Do I think Raid would be better if it had static gear drops like WoW? I don't know. I think what they could do is maybe try to implement a system where they have some like legendary items. You know, like that would be cool. Like when I say legendary, I don't just mean like they're orange on the, you know, like maybe like, I don't know what you call it, mythical items or something, like where you get this one specific weapon and it does this, I don't know. Now, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think that'd be a good idea. Because then you're like, okay, well, I don't know. I'd have to think about it more. It's kind of hard. I've thought about that myself too, like especially when I first started playing. As a long-time WoW player, I thought it'd be cool if there's like a Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker type weapon that just, you know. But then how do you get it? You know, like if it's something that only like pay-to-win players, god damn it. If it's something that only pay-to-win players can get, then it wouldn't be fair. Like, it would unbalance PvP. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's an interesting thought experiment, and I'm sure there'd be a cool way to do it, but if there was like... Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I'm going to refresh my arena pages real quick. See if I can find any wins. It's almost time for me to buy my Drexthar fragment too. Okay. Actually, let's do this there. Try that. Yeah, I get that, Dan. Hopefully, that'll work for you. You just got Theodore? Nice, man. Congrats. That's awesome. I've got 11 shards in my portal right now. And I can beat this damn Scarab King, I'll get back into Spider, and I can probably get another Ancient Shard from the Spider event. It'll put me to 12. Oh, that's a tanky Madame. I think I'm gonna lose this one. I'm not doing any damage, and she puts that big shield. Not a huge shield, but a shield that's just big enough to basically undo all the damage I just did to her. I also got super unlucky, and he cleansed the decreased attack from himself instead of the decreased defense. Yeah, okay. That's a bummer. It is hard to get a legendary book. Something you can try to do is every time you see a champion training event, this is actually a really good place to get them. Just go from here. I've gotten 2 so far from champ training events. So there was the event and now this tournament. This will be my second one from those. And I've got a total of 6. I don't remember where the others came from. You can find some of the challenges down here. Like, this is part 2 of 10. I'm sure if I rank this up, there'll be some legendary books in there. There's a legendary book sitting right here, too, that I have to get. So. Okay. I'm going to try this a few more times. I haven't given up yet. Because I think I can get it. I just need to get that one special run. One perfect run where I don't get hosted by any bad RNG. Yeah. Oh, shit. Hopefully, we're not screwed. Oops. I thought that was Armorer. I'm just gonna restart this one. Yeah. Well, the next best place is to try to get to Nightmare Clan boss. If you can get the top chest from Nightmare every day, and you're in a clan who kills it, that goes a huge long way. I think you can get about 3 a month, which I know sounds like not a lot, but you know, it's better than nothing. Okay, let's try to boop that guy's turn meter. Hey, what's up, Premier Craft? Yeah, I mean, they want the resources to be scarce because they want you to feel like you have to buy them in order to get them. That's how they make their money. Oh, come on, damn it. Okay. Trying to think of anything else I could do other than booking my Haikatoon right now. Because I really want to save that for CVC. Well, I don't want to resort to this. I'd rather find a different way, but something I could do is farm masteries on my armorgers until I get Evil Eye. That seems like a whole lot of work, though. Yeah, that's not bad. 2 6-stars and 1 5-star. Yeah. I think that's not good. Okay, whose turn meter is the highest? Okay. I wish if you, when clicking this button, you can see turn meter. Like, so I know exactly who has the highest. Sometimes there's like, will be multiple enemies in overflow and it's impossible to tell who's got the highest turn meter. Like, it's for a button that says info, you don't really get a whole lot of info. more levels on my Armiger would make the wave part easier, but it wouldn't necessarily help me when I get to the boss. Because what I need is Haikatune to land her decreased speed. So the turn meter reduction that I'm putting out is actually somewhat valuable. Like, I don't know. It certainly wouldn't hurt, but I don't think it helps as much. Because they do the same amount of turn meter reduction regardless of what level they are. Yeah, I mean... Actually, you know what? I did pull an accuracy banner for Barbarians earlier today. I could put that on Haikatune. I think she has enough accuracy, though. It's just that she's not booked, so... She's not... It's like, not guaranteed to land. Or the chances of it landing are smaller than it would be otherwise. It's just... The clan I'm in, if you don't get at least 50,000 points in CVC, you don't get rewards. So it's very important that I, you know, put up points in CVC. So I want to save my books for high. That's a ton of points I'd be missing out on if I book her now. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm aware, but I don't have anything. Like, I understand how the game works. If I don't have the gear, I don't have the gear. And I'd have to rank them up, too. It's not just... You know, they're 4 stars right now. I'd have to rank them into 5 stars and 6 stars to get accuracy banners on them. I can't just snap my fingers and make them 6-star. It takes resources. I'd really like to do it without having to invest those resources, honestly. Like, that would be the ideal situation. So I don't have a single Sacred Order accuracy banner on my account. I'm only 30-something days in. And I've only recently started farming Spider. The vast majority of my energy has gone towards making 6 stars. Maybe? I mean, I don't have any... Again, I appreciate you trying to help. I get that it's all you're doing, but... And I appreciate the thought. But I just... There's nothing. I'm using... Trust me when I say I'm doing the best I can with everything I've got. I'll show you what I got in a second. Okay. 50-50. Okay, we did get the turn meter reduction. Now there's a 30% chance to land decreased speed, which we did not. So now we really need Haikatune to place her decreased speed. I think this is better. Decreased speed here? No. Okay, Haikatune. It's all on your shoulders. You have one job. Decrease speed. Yeah! Oh! Oh, that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Okay, now Armiger, don't get resisted. Okay. Okay. I think I could probably hit auto. I think I did the... AI setup right, but I don't want to risk it. Yeah, getting that decreased speed was massive. Holy moly. Okay. Oh no. Okay, Armiger, don't get resisted. Oh no, it didn't crit. Okay. Ideally... Okay. I do have perception geared I could craft. But not a lot. And again, I kind of have to save it for CVC so I can get enough points. Armiger's already in perception gear. And he's got enough accuracy for this level. Like, that one resist that I got was just a 3% unlucky resist. Like, he's wearing an accuracy chest. Like, crit rate gloves, speed boots, accuracy chest. I don't have a single pair of speed perception boots on my account. I used all my boot charms crafting perception gear, and I've not gotten... I mean, I've gotten boots, but none that are speed boots. So that's really frustrating. Just gotten really hosed there. Yeah. I mean, yeah, still here on a Saturday night. Like, what else am I gonna do? I got a 7-year-old daughter in the other room, and my wife's laying down in bed. I mean, if you're implying that I'm a loser, you're correct. I am a loser. I'm playing a mobile game on my computer, streaming to a live audience on a Saturday night. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Let's do... I'm gonna do an AI setup. No, actually. First choice. Opener. He's set up right. Correct. Don't use. Okay. So now that I know that the AI setup is correct for the final boss, let's do it. Let's hit it. Oh, no. That was a good one. I think we hit everybody with that turn meter reduction. Okay, so this first wave is already going good. Yeah, the first wave is the hardest. Let's bump that guy. Yeah, we'll bump that guy. Hopefully we can kill this Virgum car. And this one before it gets a turn. Now we want to do these ones. Oh, that was rough. Okay. I think we're alright. This Virgum car is getting too close to a turn. I don't know, man. Like, could I take a break and come back to this when I have the resources? Yeah, I could. But, you know, it'll take me a week to 6-star an Armiger, and then it'll take me another week to 6-star the other Armiger. Like, I think I can do it, I just need to not get hosed by RNG. And that's where I'm at right now, is just gotta... The only other thing I could do that I haven't done yet is strip the gear off all my other champions and put them into Armigers to make my Armigers better. Like, put the best gear on my account on them. So they're faster, it's easier to get the crit rate, the accuracy. I don't want to do that. That's like nuclear option. Okay. Floor 2? I think this is definitely one of the harder Doom Tower. Like, okay, I take that back. This is the hardest Doom Tower rotation. If you're struggling to progress, likely the answer is more 6-stars. I think I had either 4 or 5 6-stars before I started beating the waves. We only got 2 there. Oh! That means it's time for me to buy a Drexlar. Hold on, I do need to buy this Drexlar fragment. I don't want the timer to get pushed too far back. Because if I don't buy it, then I gotta wait longer before I get my next one. Okay. I'll go ahead and refresh these while we're here, too. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so since my last week's video, I 6-starred my Haikatoon, and I 6-starred Coffin Smasher. And I was thinking about it today, going back and forth in my head between... Like, there's no clear option as to which one is better between... Well, there kind of is. So I did a community poll asking, you know, who would you guys, if you could only have room for one, who would you choose between Petrifia or what's her name? This one. Between these two, who would you, if you only had room for one on your clan boss team, who would you choose? Petrifia, Rockroot, or Gravechill? And I did some rough napkin math to see who, on average, would deal the most poison damage in a 25-turn clan boss fight. And Petrifia edges out Gravechill Killer by about 100,000 damage. So not an immense amount of damage. So they're close enough to where whoever I choose, like, I don't lose either way. Like, they're both going to be good for me. But what I was thinking was, if I do ever pull Frozen Banshee, she will replace Petrifia. Like, I have room for both right now. So I could build both for my clan boss team. But if I pull Frozen Banshee will replace Petrifia. So I think Gravechill's the better option in that regard, because Gravechill and Frozen Banshee go really well together. These two go really well together too. Like, she does the poison sensitivity that activates Gravechill's, you know. But I don't know. So I think I don't do... I just did a clan boss champion here, Coffin Smasher. I think the next 6-star I'm going to do is my Longsword Torux. So that's where I'm at there. Can't remember if I checked this already. Because I think one of the areas... I really do want to start playing live arena so I could start building out my Great Hall. But the problem is, I'm getting smoked. So I think having a champion who has this sort of like activates block damage buff on him for 1 turn if he takes damage equal to 20% or more of his max HP. So if I'm going second, he's got some survivability. Or if I'm going first, I put increased defense on my whole team, provoke them, you know, crowd control. They start attacking. He gets block damage. All their attacks are mitigated. And then I feel like for live arena, for live arena and tag arena, he's going to be, and just progressing through dungeons and stuff, he's going to be really good for me. All right, let's do like. Let's commit to getting to the boss at least 3 more times before we give up on this. It's going to start on auto, so I got to click it off. Okay. I'm going to give like 3 more good solid tries before I give up for now. But I think if I could just not get hosed by RNG and get that one good run, we'll get there. Yeah, Sandy, that's where I'm at too. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't go over the restrictions. So the parameters of the challenge. I'll get to the clan boss question in just a second, Dan. Because that requires a little bit more thinking than the thing I already have memorized. The parameters of the challenge are obviously rares, commons, and uncommons, and then any champion who is free and permanently accessible to all players. So that includes like login champions like Drexlar Blood Twin, Yakarl Discouraged from the clan shop, Doom Tower Secret Room champions, permanent fusions like Rosin and High Mother Mod. That turn meter didn't crit. That's another thing. He doesn't have 100% crit rate. He's at like 98% crit rate. It's really frustrating. I think if I can't get it today, I'll wait until Haikatoon is booked. Because having a 3-turn cooldown on our turn meter boost and increased speed will massively boost my armorgers. Having a 75% chance instead of a 50% chance on that AoE turn meter reduction is going to be a big deal too. I think I'll try to focus a Vergum car instead. These guys do a lot more damage to my team than these Ghostborn. The Ghostborn put decreased defense out, so that's kind of rough too. Okay, now I gotta either kill this guy or turn meter reduce him. Dude, his turn meter was an overflow. Okay. Now this guy. Frick. Okay, so right now for Clan Boss, what I'm thinking is what's his name? Coffin Smasher for decreased attack. I'm so bad at multitasking. Hold on. I have it written down in my notebook, but my notebook's in my work bag in my car. Well, actually, who I thought was going to be my best Clan Boss team initially has kind of changed. Because, like, right now I'm using Haikatoon. Just because she's just 6-star and she doesn't die like, you know, anyone else on my account would. Hold on, let me... I'm really bad at multitasking. Okay. So, right now, who I'm looking at for Clan Boss is Coffin Smasher, Gravechill Killer, Petrifia, Aethel for Weaken, and Reliquary Tender for a cleanse and extra healing to help offset bad War Master RNG. So, that's who I was thinking at first. But when I did an experiment where I took Haikatoon out of my current Clan Boss team and replaced her with someone, I forget who I put in, but losing the speed drastically made my Clan Boss damage go down drastically that day. So that my initial plan might not be the best plan. I might have to revisit that and experiment, do some tweaks and stuff. No, you didn't interrupt. You're fine. You're perfectly welcome to ask questions. I'm just bad at I'm bad at answering questions while also concentrating on the game. I'm very bad at multitasking. I'm glad you asked, because it is something I was planning on talking about in my next video, but I forgot that I was, you know, like, it helps me organize my thoughts. Okay, Berghamkar did not get his turn meter reduced, so we need to focus him a little bit. See if I can... Okay, I didn't think I was going to kill him, but decreased speed is nice. Alright. Yes! Okay, I wasn't sure if I was going to kill him or not. Resisted? That's not good. So, one thing I will say, not having 100% crit rate on my second Armiger is kind of a bummer. Because there's that 2% chance that he doesn't crit, and that could ruin a run. So one thing, he doesn't have Mastery, so one thing I could do is just farm 5 Mastery Scrolls to get him to 100% crit rate. So if I don't get it on this run, I'll do that real quick, because that's one small thing I could change to make it better. Okay. Boss attempt 1. I said I'd do 3 total before I call it quits. I should be able to hit auto, but I just... Okay, we got the turn meter reduction. Now we really need decreased speed here. Okay, we got decreased speed. Now Haikatune needs to get her decreased speed, because it's the big version. But I want a turn meter boost to get these Armigers back to their turn. So they can drop the turn meter. Okay, I'm going to hit auto. Resisted. No. No, 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 no. Decrease speed. Yes! We got it. Oh, frick. The timing is so bad. Because it's like... He always gets his turn in before... Or right after Steel Shaper puts his shield up. So it's like if Metal Shaper can get his turn and put the shield up, you know, before he starts counterattacking, it wouldn't be a big deal. Okay, real quick, let's. We got 2 minutes there. Okay, let's farm a little bit of Mastery Scrolls on the Armiger, who needs the little bit of crit rate. Is it this guy? 99%. Oh, that's rough. It might be both of them that don't have 100%. 98%. Okay, so he doesn't have Masteries, but this guy who's at 99% does already have the 5% crit rate for Masteries. I even like glyphed out his gear too, like to give him as much speed as I could. Was it this one? Yeah, I glyphed out speed everywhere I could using all my biggest. I guess I could level this to 16 and see if I roll speed here. Same thing with that. Okay, I mean this is a good, decent chess piece. Actually, if I can roll crit rate here too, or accuracy. Okay, let's just take this as 16. That cost me like 2 million silver. Wow. Okay, well can't get speed or crit rate on this. We did get 5 more speed, which means we can glyph more speed now. Two speed, hooray. Maybe that 7 speed will be the difference maker. Wait, where did he get crit rate from? Oh, it must have gone crit rate and then speed. Okay, so this one's crit capped now. Okay, so this one... Oh, okay. That actually, you know what? That was 2 million silver well spent. And we can farm 1 set of scrolls. The Minotaur real quick. I want to do a stage I know I can... Which one was it? This guy? Yeah, this guy. Okay, so this is the level 6 one. All right. Let's see if we can. And if we get like 10 scrolls, we can give him a little bit of accuracy too. I didn't even look at how many I could potentially get here. Oh, I also, I finally can farm stage 15 of Minotaur, but it takes like 3 minutes, and it's really slow. I think for now I'm going to keep farming Spider for accessories to get more stats on my guys, so they're dying less. Okay, so we can give him accuracy too, and that's 6 champion training points. Is that enough to get me... I know I'm getting close to this. I need 10,000. I'm at what? 9,000. I need like 50 more points. 54 more points. Okay. What is this? Oh! See what that 2 million silver got me. Wow, Immortal Soulstone. 100% worth it, guys. Okay. This guy right here. So now he's got 100% crit rate. And he's got 10 more accuracy. Okay. 2 more tries. Well, 2 more tries making it to the boss. If I can't get it on my next 2 attempts. Oh, why don't I always click that button? Yeah, turn off auto. It's gonna start. Okay. Whew. I have not done Nightmare Campaign. And Nightmare Campaign is really hard. I usually don't go pushing into Nightmare Campaign until I'm confident I can make it all the way through. I mean, there are some really good rewards in there. But when I beat it on my old account, I used Sill of the Drakes and Drexlar Blood Twin. And they steamrolled it all the way through. Like, they didn't have any trouble until I got to the final boss, Mortu Macabre. And then it was like, okay, well, this is stupid. I think I actually had to resort to Paragon Cheese to beat the boss. I really didn't want to. Like, I tried so many... Like, I wanted to beat it without cheesing it so badly. I just couldn't. Like, I was trying Lysandra for turn meter control. And someone else. Probably Syl. I don't remember. Oops. I think I might have goofed. I don't have Syl's or Ikatoon's cooldowns yet. And now that I have them, I don't want to use them because I'm going to the boss fight next. I might try to just get by without. So can I kill this guy? Really close. Ooh, so close. Okay. No, he's gonna hit us. Okay, we're good. Well, now I'm just free to kill whoever I want. Cause still, Ikatoon has her cooldowns up. I just gotta make sure I don't accidentally use them. That's so scary. I'm clenched so tight. I can... I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. Alright, I'll do that guy. I'm nervous. Okay, I think we're good now. These Shamrock don't hit that hard, but this one... Oh no, this one's gonna get a turn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And when we get to the boss, we can hit auto. I do have it set up. Did not get the turn meter reduction, did not get decreased speed. Hopefully we can still pull it off. No decreased speed. Come on, Sil. No decreased speed. Okay. That's pretty much it. Alright, I'll give it one more good try. And before I call it for now. Yeah, Paragon is he's the Cheesemeister. I don't know. We only got 2 turn meter pushbacks there from Haikatoon. Yeah, I think the play is just to wait until I get Haikatoon booked. Oh, hold on. Well, I can't give her too much speed. She needs to be... Metal Shaper still needs to be faster, but I think I have this... Oh, I would need to fully ascend her too. But I got this accuracy banner with speed on it right here. So that would put her total speed to 197. Where's Metal Shaper? This, at first glance, it looks like it'll work. But you gotta remember Haikatoon's speed aura. So I need my calculator real quick. You gotta figure out their true speed. So 90 times 0.19 is 17.1. So plus 205. So with Haikatoon's speed aura, Metal Shaper's 222.1. And Haikatoon, if I gave her 5 more speed, hold on. So 97. Actually, if I 6 stars, she goes up to 204 speed if I 6-star ascend her. So let's figure that out first. So 204 times 0.19 equals, so 18.36 plus 192. So 210. So yeah, that would be fine. That'd be fine. Okay. If I have the potions to ascend her, I will. Again, I'm missing out on CVC points because of this. Okay. Just kind of a bummer. Wait. How many am I missing? 3? Oh, I don't even have the potions to do it. Well, there goes that plan. Does the spirit keep open? No. Gotta wait till Monday. Damn. Alright, well. That plan's out the window. Alright, we'll give it one more try of making it to the boss. If I wipe on the waves, I'm not going to count that as a solid try. Okay, give me a good turn meter pushback. I only got 2. We did get one of the Bergam cars, so that's something. Those are the ones I'm most worried about. Can I? No, surely I can't kill him, right? No, okay. And don't call me Shirley. Push that one's turn meter back. That one's turn meter back. Maybe I can... I think this Ghostborn's gonna get me. Nope, okay. Whew. Now we gotta focus this Bergam car so he doesn't get a turn. Guess I'll just keep doing that. Decreased speed is not particularly good, but it doesn't kill me. Oh, there's Armored, you're dead. Okay. Again, wiping to the waves, I'm not counting that as a try. We're gonna do one more try where we make it to the boss. Ascend Metal Shaper? I kind of don't want to because he's also Spirit Affinity, which means I'll have less potions to ascend to my Haikatoon when I want to ascend her. I don't know if he gains anything from being ascended, really, beyond where he's already at. Is he ascended? Oops, that's not what the button I meant to hit. Shh, Nikes. Oh no, he's not ascended. I don't think he actually gains anything from Ascension. I'll have to look again, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Or if he needed to be ascended, I think I would have done it by now. I'm not sure. It's something we can look at after this run. Okay, hold on. Let's look. Let's look. See what if he gets anything from Ascension. Okay, so this gets a little bit better. So heals the ally with the lowest HP by 20% of this champion's HP. If he's ascended, removes all debuffs from the ally with the lowest HP. That's not going to be the difference maker. And he'd gain a little bit of stats, but I'm trying to save those Ascension potions for Haikatune. Oh, why did I do that every time? Nah. Okay. So we got 3 turn meter bumps. That's good. It's actually pretty huge. Do this one. And if I could just pop off with Shield Guard and just kill everybody, then it doesn't matter. Okay. Shield Guard's pop-off potential is very high. Just a matter of whether he achieves that potential or not. Don't get a turn. Okay. I think we're good. So I feel like the first wave we're safe. I would be shocked if we die. And the second wave is actually a little bit easier, in my experience. I'm just gonna A1. Okay. Alright. Pop off, Shield Guard. No pop off. Okay. I'll go ahead and use it. That's fine. It's looking pretty decent so far. Okay, I think this one has the highest turn meter. Okay, that's fine. It gives me time to cycle back to all my skills. Okay, boss time. This is the last attempt before I decide to just wait until I can book Haikatune. Nice, we got the turn meter reduction. No decreased speed though. Turn meters are going down. No decreased speed. Okay, so Haikatune really needs to land her decreased speed on this next attack. Damn it. Okay, there's a little bit of hope. That Shield Guard decreased speed bought us some time. There we go, we got it. Okay, now we just really need... Please... Ah! Oh! I just needed like 2 more speed. Or something. Like, he was so close to getting his turn. Ah. Okay, I think I just need to get Haikatune booked. Like, if she would have landed that decreased speed the first time around, my Armiger would have had enough time to get to that turn meter reduction. Alright, we're going to call it quits on Scarab King for now. But this CVC, I'm going to book my Haikatune. And maybe I'll have a little bit more speed on her once I get enough potions to ascend her. I can get that banner on her. So that'll give her more accuracy, more speed. That'll be nice. But until then, I think I'm just going to farm some Spider for this tournament. I want to get that Ancient Shard. I got 6 hours left. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Finally loaded. Where are we at? 900 points. I need 1,400, so... should cost about... Oh, let me refresh the arenas, too. I made it into Gold 3 today. If I could stay there, that would be swell. Okay, let's put... That's fine. Switch these. Okay. Yeah, man, the greater potions are a pain. Sorry for ignoring chat. I just get focused on... I'm really bad at multitasking, and I was, like, locked in, man. Alright. So, aside from 6-starring the Armigers and booking Haikatoon, and I guess maybe leveling up Shield Guard just to make the wave portion easier so I don't have to be so focused on turn meter controlling everyone to make sure I don't ever get attacked. The first time I ever beat Scarab King hard on floor 110, which I think is the highest level of Scarab King, I did it with a level 40 Armiger on my team. I was pretty proud of that. Oh, okay, well. Okay, well, let's go do some faction wars. Yeah, I don't know that ascending them would help that much. Like, it does give them a little bit more stats, but it doesn't give them the stats that I need, which is speed. And until I get some, like... Again, I haven't got a single pair of perception speed boots on my account. Every time I go to craft perception gear, I use all my boot charms. And then I use accuracy substat charm. Because if I get accurate... Well, if I can't... okay, I'm stuttering. If I use the speed substat charm and the substat charm like procs and I get speed in the substats, then I can't get speed as the main stat on the boots. So that's why I use accuracy charms when I'm crafting boots, because I want those speed boots with accuracy in the substat. But yeah, I'm constantly using all my boot charms every time I craft perception, and I still have yet to get a single pair of speed boots. And I finally got some legendary bloodstones to make the 5 and 6-star what's it called? Perception gear. But I think long term I need to save all my legendary bloodstones for the what's it called? Deflection set. Because I'm pretty sure that's the only way I'm going to be able to beat Bommel. So that's where all my it's slowing my progress short term because I'm not crafting 5 and 6-star perception gear. But you know, beating Bommel 90 eventually will make it worth it, I think. I don't know. I have a plan. I don't want to go too much into detail with my plan. Because YouTube is competitive, and I don't want my plan to get stolen. And also, my plan might not work. So I don't want to be like, this is the plan, and then someone be like, oh, well, this guy said it would work, and then it not work, and then they get mad at me because I invested all these resources into a plan that doesn't work. So I want to like test it out myself before I go too much in depth. And we got some more bloodstones. Okay. But again, I'm saving those for deflection set. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, sorry. Probably should have put Shield Guard against the Rhine Beast, actually. His self-shield passive can be kind of annoying. I don't know if my War Maiden's going to be able to do enough damage to him. He's only level 40, but I don't know. I don't know if he's got gear on him or not. I didn't really look at that closely at the player power, or the team power. All right. So I do know that the team I'm using for Scarab King will work. It's just right now it's just a matter of stats. Can I get enough speed on my champions? That's literally the only thing that's preventing that team from working. Is that just I lack the gear. Okay, let's hit the spider. I want to get that ancient shard. Another thing that farming spider has done is it's been leveling up my war maiden and my reliquary tender and my high Katoon. I think my war maiden was, or my reliquary tender was like level 48, 47 or 48 when I started this, and now she's 51. So I've been gaining like passive additional value from doing dungeons. But if by the time I'm finished with this spider event, if I still have not gained enough points from the champion training, from leveling these 3 up in here, when I go to do the dragon event, I will put food in my... because my shield guard can solo stage 11 of dragon. Pretty effectively. I've only seen him fail it once. Oh, nice, Dan. Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily always a good thing to compare yourself to people you see on YouTube, because a lot of times content creators for Raid are people who've been playing for a long time. So even though this account is young, like barely a month old, I've been playing Raid for like 4 years. So I started with a wealth of knowledge that gave me a massive advantage over where a new player, you know, would have gone into the game. Your kill solo is Dragon 11. Nice! Yeah, it's really cool to have a solo champ who can farm gear and champs at the same time. I don't think my Aethel could. I almost want to try just to see if she can. But I already know that my shield guard does it, so like, why would I... The biggest issue I'd be worried about for Aethel is the waves. Because of shield guard's passive, where he's like cleansing debuffs from himself constantly, like he just does it really safely. Yeah, but it's... Man, I was so close to getting that. Like, it's... RNG and speed were the only factors. I'm still, like, obsessing over it. Yeah. So, another thing that's really annoying is the, I forget what she's called. She's the one that does, like, the block damage on herself and puts out the taunt. That's a pain in the butt, too. Yeah, Doom Tower Hard is, like, really rough. If you haven't seen it, I would I have a video, it'll help teach you how to get through the waves. Hold on, let me do this off screen. I don't know what my... So if you just type in best free-to-play Doom Tower Hard team. Mine's the first one that comes up. This so the thumbnail says Doom Tower Hard is easy. If you watch that video, it'll show you how to beat the Doom Tower Hard waves using champions who are basically champions that fall within the parameters of the challenge that I'm currently doing. The only exception is in that video, I'm using Lady Kimmy as my speed champion, but Haikatoon, I promise Haikatoon will work. That's who I plan to use on this account. And in that video, to beat the Torments, I'm using a champion who can place block debuffs for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. But the only one like that I'll have access to on this account is Seducer, and he's a Void Rare, so I might not even pull him. So what I'm thinking of doing instead, now this is experimental, I don't know if this will work, but instead of relying on a block debuff champion to prevent my champions from being frozen, I will instead try to use Dark Elhaine, so her passive will trigger and kill the Torments to death. I don't know if it'll work. I'm planning to build Dark Elhaine for Arena anyway, so since I'm already going to be investing resources to try to build that champion, I might as well try to get as much use out of him as possible. And also, Dark Elhaine has a destroy max HP effect on her A1. God, 2 brews is brutal. But the good thing is it's a turn attack, so I still get tournament points. But that just sucks. Okay. I don't know if the microphone's picking that up or not. But my daughter's like playing in the other room. I could hear her. She's being noisy. Making cute little noises. Alright, I got time for one more dragon or spider run. Hopefully it helps. The stat requirements, I mean, it does take a lot of stats. It's not just throw these champs in and you win. Like, you need, like, 200 speed on everybody. You need, like, 350 accuracy on everybody. And then, you know, the right champions. But most of the champions I use are accessible to all players. Oh, then you need a damage dealer, too. So, like, ideally, someone who can do, like, either an AoE burn or an AoE poison. Or if you have Nishak, his bombs do a ton of damage. It's actually pretty cool. I use Walking Tomb Drang in my video, because that's just the best AoE HP burn champion I had when I made the video. This time around, I don't know who I'm going to use as my damage dealer. Maybe Drexthar, but the problem with Drexthar is I'm also going to be using Vizix, so she's going to be provoking, which means Drexthar's not going to be the one getting attacked, so he's not going to be placing the HP burns. So that leaves me with, like, Akoth the Seared as a potential AoE HP burn champion. But he's a Doom Tower secret room, so I might not get him. So I'm going to have to get creative. There's a uncommon, I forget his name, but he does an AoE small poison. And his damage scales off defense. So I might try him out. But that's a lot of resources to invest for a maybe this will work. So I don't know. Yeah, the champions are always a limiting factor, which is the main reason why I wanted to make this series. Because I believe that Plarium has given us all the tools we need to progress through PvE. PvP is a totally different story. PvP is just a pay-to-win cesspool of garbage. But PvE, I think, I'm confident that I could do it. My biggest challenges are going to be Bommel 90 and hard mode dungeons, which I'm not like super fussed about. I'm sure I'll be able to do like hard mode in Stage 1, 2, 3. Fire Knight's gonna be rough. I don't know. But yeah. And then obviously Arena. Arena is always gonna be a big challenge. Ooh, level up. Defense with defense, we'll keep that. HP with HP. I don't have any Banner Lords right now, actually, that I'm trying to build, so I'll hold out for some better ones. Same thing with Ogre Tribes. I'm not currently building any Ogre Tribes champions, so I'll hold out for some better ones. I need the silver right now more than I need to stockpile decent, like... Cha-ching! Alright. Fully ascend a champion to... Fully ascend a rank 6 champion. Okay. Fully upgrade a champion skills. I'm going to get these in CVC. Win a campaign... Okay, I don't have 4 level 60s yet. Upgrade a Force champion, Spirit champion, Magic champion. Okay. That's something to think... Ooh, Spirit champion. Okay. I was planning on making Longsword Torux my next 6-star, so that covers this. I've got Grave Chill Killer. Now I just need a Force champion. I've already done War Maiden. Could do Outlaw Monk, but his base stats are just garbage. Maybe I just hold out for someone better. Yeah, I'll just wait for someone better. I got distracted. What was I doing? I get distracted so easy. I might be able to beat this guy. I'll try it. Yeah, I might lose the second match. Yeah, Masteries are really important. It's something I was going to focus next, but like right now the problem is like my High Katoon's not level 60, so she dies, and then my Reliquary Tinder revives her, and then she just dies again. So it's like the runs just take a really long time, especially because like the more people die, the harder it is to like. I wish you would have done her heal instead. Yeah, I might lose this one. Oh my gosh, it's close. Oh! That was really close. I was legitimately scared. Oh man, the turn meter boost on his A2 was what clinched it. Also not weak hitting. He is definitely weak affinity, and that could have gone badly. Oh man. Ugh. I'm glad I used the bathroom before I started streaming. I knew there was a chance I could have lost, and I was halfway expecting to, but... Alright. Man. It's hard out here. Clutch is his second name. Shield Guard Clutch McKenzie. That's his full name. Alright. Yeah, Clutch. Shield Guard is super clutch. Alright. Back to Spider. Whew, I'm gonna turn this fan on. That got me all hot. Okay, so as I was saying about Minotaur, so what happens is my High Katoon dies first, and then my War Maiden dies. And because her revive is on like a 4-turn cooldown, she can't get back to it in time to revive War Maiden before High Katoon dies again. So I'm hoping by the time all three of these people hit level 60, and I've got good accessories for them, I can get to the boss without anybody dying, and then I'll have decreased defense for the boss fight, which will make just everything go so much faster. Right now it takes like 3 minutes a run, but I can do it on auto. But I just don't want to spend. it's just boring watching Shield Guard try to solo the boss because everyone else is dead. So that's the plan. Hopefully, or another thing I could do, instead of farming food in Dragon 11, I can try to push up higher in Dragon and just use my full team and try to get more levels on War Maiden, Haikatoon, and Reliquary Tender, and that might be enough to help me finish the champ training event. Because I'm like 50 points away, and I get 8 points per level on each of these guys. I don't know. Right now, it's probably going to be... My arena nuker is either going to be Dark Elhain, who I get on after 4 months, so 3 months from now, or Drexthar. If I pull Doomscreech, I can try to build a Go Second team and use Drexthar as my Drexthar as my nuker. So I could... Doomscreech has a really high base HP, so I could put him in the fastest shield set I can get. And then I could use Reliquary Tender in an immunity set, so she won't be able to be debuffed. She'll cleanse everything off everybody. Then Doomscreech will go, do a turn meter boost and a 60% increased defense. Then I can use War Maiden for decreased defense, and I can nuke with Drexthar. That's pretty much what I had as one of my... I do like the fact that there's speed on this. But I really just need accuracy right now, so I'm going to sell it. Is there an Undead Horde? No. I'm only leveling people who do debuffs right now. I'll get a better one eventually if I need a better one. So, what I used to do in Tag Arena is, on my old account, is I had Seeker as my aura lead, Stagnite in a shield set, Reliquary Tender in immunity, and then Drexthar. So what would happen is they would attack, Seeker's passive would go off and give everybody increased defense. Then Reliquary Tender would cleanse the decreased defense off everybody. Seeker would turn meter boost Drexthar and Stagnite. Stagnite would decrease defense, and then Drexthar would nuke. That was my Go Second team in Tag Arena. So if I can pull Doomscreech, he's basically like Baby Seeker. If I can pull Doomscreech, I'll use Drexthar. If I don't pull Doomscreech, then I'm going to use Dark Elhain, because she brings her own increased attack buff. Yeah, Go Second. I think if I can pull Doomscreech and get a Go Second team like that to function, I will probably do a full-on guide on how to do like a free-to-play Go Second arena team. Because at that point, you don't necessarily need to rely on speed. And then if I can build my Drexthar in, like, I don't know, Stone Skin or something, which I don't think it'll be a long time before I have good enough gear to build anyone in a Stone Skin, but that's cool. Yeah, arena tournaments for me are always hard. The problem is I wait and refresh and only take battles I know for a fact I could win. So I rank up really high, and I get to a point where I'm fighting people whose accounts are like twice as high as mine. So I can't. I'm just at a point where I can only beat people who put out food defenses. Which is fine. But it would just be really cool if, you know, I don't know. Like, I currently have a food defense set. Like, my current arena defense right now is my Haikatoon. And I'm still managed to sit in gold 3, so if everybody did that, just put out a weak defense, the game would be a lot less stressful. And everyone could just farm their Great Hall instead of spending 12 hours a day hitting that blue button every 15 minutes from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. Crit damage. I'll keep it because there's attack. That's kind of nice. Really like to see accuracy, but Beggars can't be choosers. Normally I sell the 4 stars, but because this could potentially triple roll accuracy, I will keep this one. It's like 21 accuracy, or 7 times 4. 28. This could roll like 40 accuracy, or 30. I don't know. If it triple rolls, it'll be really good. I mean, I still get attacked in Classic Arena too. I mean, I lose on average like 10 to 15 battles a day with a one-man defense. So if you're spending at least 10 to 15 tokens a day, you won't downrank. You can stay at your... I'm actually going up in rank. So, like, there's no reason not to put out an easy defense. All it does is make the game easier for everyone else. Like, when you put out a really hard defense, you're making the game harder than it needs to be for everyone. Like, the game is already hard enough to progress. And because winning an arena... The only thing winning an arena does is it allows people to build their Great Halls, which helps them progress through PvE content. So when you put out a hard defense, you're gatekeeping Great Hall progression for new players. That's really all you're doing. So unless you're trying to push Plat and finish in Platinum Arena, there's really no point in setting your best defense. It's pointless. Congrats on the Trunda, man. That's awesome. Yeah, Drexlar Blood Twin has, I think it's like a 5.2 times defense multiplier on his A2, and he's got like 1400 base defense. Drexlar Blood Twin is an extremely powerful defense-based AoE nuker, and I'm surprised we don't see more of him in Arena. I think the reason we don't is because there are better options with, like, you know, when people try to figure out what they should be using, they look to the best players. And because there are better options, like Harima, Stoutish Dragonbane, Soulless, stuff like that, in terms of like defense-based nukers, there aren't that many. Because those people are better, that's who people are using. So people don't think about Drexlar because no one uses him because there are technically better options. But he's still a really good option. Hey, we're getting close, getting close. Hopefully this will give us some more energy or something. 400 more points. Oops. More energy. That's exactly what I wanted. Wait, what? Oh, I see, okay. And I used my Ralathos as a 5-star chicken. So, I built this! Yeah. It was during the tournament. We had like 2 weeks ago. And I pulled some of mine on stream. And then I got some more during my work week. And I was like, alright, well, I'm just going to pull them. Just maybe I'll get some extra rewards. I pulled this guy, and I ended up getting 3rd place in the tournament because of it. So yeah, I'll cash that in for 700 coins eventually. Unless, I don't know, I know you can get a mythical champion eventually from the Cursed City, but I don't know which one it is. So if it's that guy, I don't want to sell the soul. Because they would technically fall within the parameters of the challenge if he's someone you could earn eventually. But if it's not like a permanently accessible guy, then I'll just sell it and get the 700 coins. Everyone says Relic Keeper bad. He's not terrible. Okay, the thing... In order... Okay. So Relic Keeper, he can hit really hard, and if he gets a kill, he takes an extra turn. The issue with Relic Keeper is that if you don't get a kill, then you don't deal damage to the whole team. Whereas with an AoE damage dealer, no matter what, you're going to damage the entire team. So I think that's what... I mean, he can hit hard, though. So, you know, if you're using him and you're having fun and you're having success, continue using him. Don't let anybody else, you know, tell you otherwise. The most important thing is that you're having fun, because this is a game. And a lot of people, and this is with every video game, it's not just Raid, like literally every video game in existence, what the community will do is, if something isn't the top tier, best, upper echelon, if it's not the best, then it's the worst in people's eyes. So this is kind of what I was talking about with Drexlar earlier. Drexlar isn't the best, but he's still damn good. But because he isn't the best, people might not realize that he's good because he isn't the best. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Whether or not a champion is in the meta reflects people's perception of that champion. And if a champion isn't the best, they're not in the meta. So because they're not in the meta, they're not the best. And if they're not the best, then they're the worst. And that's just how people perceive things. So if you're using them and having great success, continue using them. Ooh, defense with HP and accuracy. That's a beauty. Carnage the Anarch is from Sinech. That wasn't the one that the soul that I had, was it? I quit on my last account before Cursed City came out, so I haven't actually seen it yet. The Lost City came out sometime between quitting on my last account and starting this account, so I have not even set foot in there on any account yet. But I was watching, I think it was a Hell Hades video. He popped in the Cursed City, and I saw that there was like a mythical champion at the bottom that you can earn eventually. I just don't know if it's the guy that... I don't know if that's the soul that I have, though. I didn't pay enough attention. So if... Carnage the Anarch. Okay, I'll look at the soul that I have after this, unless you tell me that it's not him before... before I get a chance to. Okay. We'll double check. But even then, like, just thinking about it, like, the whole point of this series is to create content that's relatable for a lot of people. So if I have a 5-star blessing on a mythical champion, it kind of defeats the purpose. Because even if anyone could get that champion eventually, not everyone's going to be able to put a 5-star blessing on him. I don't know. But at the same time, it'd be really cool to have a 5-star blessing on a mythical champion. I might just give him the blessing, like the awakening, just for clout, but not actually choose a blessing. To just have the red stars there so it looks cool. Accuracy banner. We're going to keep that. Attack with flat defense we will sell. Okay. What do you say? Is it Carnage the Anarch? It doesn't tell me what his name is. Okay, hold on. He looks like a barbarian. Nope, not a barbarian. I'll find him. There he is. Okay, so it's Endrock the Glorious. What a dude, looks like Reinhardt from Overwatch with the lions and crap. Okay. Alrighty, well, I guess we sell it. Goodbye. I'm gonna keep this for Torx though. I actually bought that one from the market. It popped up over here. I just bought it for. Oh. Nah, no. It's just Phantom Touch, I think. Well, actually, what stats does it give her? Hold on. What would 3-star? I would get 300 defense. Yeah, that seems worth it to me, actually. Yeah, okay. I guess when I'm ready to level another Poisoner for Clan Boss, it's going to be her over, oops. What's her name? The Petrifia. $300 defense is huge. That's like an extra 5-star shield at level 16 worth of defense. Right? 190 for a 4-star. Oh, that's a 4-star too. Does anybody have a 5-star shield? Yeah, that's more than the amount of defense you get for a level 16 5-star shield. 300 defense. Wow, that's huge. Nice. Well, I guess that settles that debate. Petrifia versus Gravechill. Okay. Because, as I said before, based on the rough napkin math that I did, I'll try to fight this guy. I'll probably lose. Actually, if I lose, it bumps me down to gold 3, probably. So level 100 player, I'm not going to be able to beat him. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted again. Based on the rough napkin math that I did, assuming that my clan boss team can survive for 25 turns, Petrifia would only deal about 1 to 200,000 more poison damage per clan boss fight than Gravechill Killer. I think it was like 1,100,000 poison damage compared to like 1,300,000 poison damage from Petrifia. So if I had to choose one or the other, Petrifia slightly edges out Gravechill, but as I was saying earlier, if I ever pull Frozen Banshee, like, 'cause the current plan was to level both anyway, because the poison sensitivity from Petrifia supercharges Gravechill. But if I level both and then pull Frozen Banshee is much better than Petrifia if I already have Gravechill Killer on my team. So Petrifia gets replaced by Frozen Banshee. So I think it would, like, long term, be better just to go with Gravechill for now. But because I just leveled a Clan Boss Champion, I think I'm going to hold off on leveling any more for a bit. And I'm going to finally commit to my Longsword Torox, who I could use in Clan Boss. He does increased defense and leech, so he's actually not bad. But I think as I'm going to start to try to push higher in dungeons, I'm going to need crowd control. So we'll see. Because the difference between the two is so minute. It's like 100,000 damage isn't nothing, but it's not likely going to be the difference between me getting the top chest or not. And if it is, then I could just farm better gear. You know, like, I could spend silver to level up the gear pieces, squeeze out the extra damage that way. HP with defense. I'm really only keeping things that have accuracy in terms of amulets at the moment. Attack, I would really want... Oh, there is attack percentage. And HP. If this was defense... Yeah, this is actually pretty good for a 5-star. I can keep it for now. If I need the silver later, if I'm super desperate later, I can sell it for silver, but I'm also not really building... Actually, okay. I'm not building any attack-based Knight Revenant champions at the moment, so there's like no rush on keeping that either. Man. Still thinking about that Scarab King. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep. I think I just need more speed. Better gear. Maybe... I'm really hoping that all it takes is getting Haikatoon booked. That would be sweet, if I could just book Haikatoon and then just magically, like, beat Scarab King. It's getting back to her speed boost to, like, turn meter boost the Armigers back to their turn meter reduction sooner, and then getting increased speed on them again so they can get back to their turns sooner again, like all that stuff. And then also, like, once she's fully ascended, she'll go up to 204 speed. Then I can put that banner on her to get even more speed on her. Oh, I just realized I need to give her chest piece back. What's his name? Metal Shaper's still wearing her chest piece. Whoops. Yeah, speed and accuracy. I think the amount of accuracy that I have is enough. Like, any resist I get would just be bad RNG. You can have 14 billion accuracy, and there would still be like a 3% chance that you get resisted. There's nothing you can do about that 3%. So, until I get Blood Shield accessories for everyone on my team, I have to continue to use Metal Shaper. Yeah, gear makes a big difference. Okay, I forgot for a second what I was doing. I need to put Haikatoon's chest piece back on her. I had to take her chest piece off and put it on Metal Shaper, so Metal Shaper would be faster than her. Equipped. Now that I'm not currently actively fighting the Scarab King, I can put it back on her. 8 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna grab a bottle of water. My throat's getting a little dry from all the talking. I'll be right back, guys. So, my daughter passed out on the couch. She's wearing a nightgown, but her ass was hanging out, so I had to cover up her with a blanket so she didn't, like, freeze her butt off. Okay, Masteries or gear? That's a good question. So, if you can farm stage 15 of Minotaur, it takes about 155 runs to get your full Masteries. Like, there's a set amount of runs you can do. You do this many runs, you get the Masteries. With farming gear, it's random. You can spend 2,000 gear and not get a single good piece. Or you can spend you can spend 2,000 energy and not get a single good piece. Or you can spend 200 energy and get 17 good pieces. Like, it's a crapshoot. So, Masteries is guaranteed value that you know you'll get eventually. There's always that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. However, I can farm stage 15, but it's really sketchy. The runs take forever, and it's not the best. So now I'm farming accessories to get more gear on my champions, so hopefully they don't die as much, so I can farm gear more efficiently, or sorry, farm masteries more efficiently when I'm ready to take the plunge on that. Yeah. Imagine if you're an adult and you passed out on like a park bench and your butt was hanging out, you'd go to jail. Yeah. She asked me if she could sleep on the couch. She likes sleeping in the stuttering again. She likes to sleep in the living room on the nights when I'm not at work, and I usually let her. So she's crashing in the living room tonight. I'm surprised she's already asleep though. Normally she tries to stay up way later. But she was out cold when I went out there. So I had to give her a little blanket. So yeah, that's another thing to consider is if you don't already have 5 champions with full masteries, that masteries is kind of like should be something at the very least something you plan to do soon, because War Master will give you a ton of damage against clan boss. Sorry to hear that, Dan. Yeah. I'm confident that as soon as I get masteries on everybody, ooh, defense with accuracy and HP. That's gonna be good for my coffin smasher. Sell that one. Let me check the arena. 10 minutes. Oh, because I downranked. Okay, that's why. I was like, I swear it was 8 minutes, like 3 minutes ago. Where's this one at then? 3 minutes? Okay. It's kind of funny, because, like, every now and then I'll see an arena defense on my list that I could actually beat. That's like a full team. And I'd be like, well, clearly this guy only got to this level of arena by farming one-man defenses. But he put a full team out. Like, it's like, wow, what a hypocrite. Like, if you're going to farm one-man defenses, but you're not going to put one out yourself, what are you doing? Like, so silly. Okay. How many 6 stars do you have right now, Premier Craft? Because if 9 is the highest you can do, it's kind of tricky, because, like, it'll take you forever to get them if you're farming stage 9. Like, it takes way more energy. And also, you have to... Okay, what I would focus on then is getting your first 5 6 stars. And just by virtue of having 5 champions at level 60, you will automatically go up like a few stages. Because right now, like, I 6-starred my Haikatoon, and after doing so, I was able to finally beat Minotaur 15. She's not level 60 yet, and neither is Warmaid. Like, you said, she's 52, she's 55, she's 46. I think when they're all level 60, it'll be a lot easier. A lot more consistent and a lot faster. So if you can just... Hey, what's up, Mike? If you can just get your first 5 level 60s, you should be able to do 15, I think. And it also helps a ton. So I use gems to purchase Shield Guard's Masteries, and I use gems to purchase Aethel's Masteries. So Aethel and Shield Guard already have full Masteries. So Reliquary Tender, Haikatoon, and War Maiden are the only 3 on my current Minotaur team who don't have their Masteries. So it's going to speed up the farming process because I only have to farm Masteries for 3 champions. Oh, I got a Void Shard from Clan Boss the other day too. That's really exciting. Yeah, that's definitely how I'd get after it. Yeah, see, I don't understand why people do this. It's like the only thing you're doing is gatekeeping players from getting their Drexlar. Like, this is my defense. I used to have food in here, but then I did champ training and I had to use all my food. But it's like you're just making this take way longer than it needs to take every day. I'll put Shield Guard here. I think Aethel needs to go against Apothecary, so I'll have enough damage. Yeah. It's like it's bronze 1, people. Like. Like, what are you trying to prove? Damn it, that sucks. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. I do, like... I'll show you my arena defense and my battle log. So... this is my arena defense right now. A battle log, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 17 losses today. Normally it's between 10 and 15. I think because I ranked up into Gold 3, I've been getting attacked more than I normally would. But last week, when I made my, I guess it was Monday, I was like right here. And keeping a one-man defense all week, I've still managed to rank up, and earlier today I poked up into Gold 3. And all I'm doing is hitting this refresh button, looking for easy wins. But here's the thing, the argument I'm trying to make is if literally everybody did this, everyone could just come in here, clean the pages, farm medals for the Great Hall, and then I wouldn't have to spend 12 hours a day hitting this refresh button every 15 minutes just so I can build my Great Hall. Same thing with this. It's like, I'm in the green. This is my defense. Like, it's just frustrating that people make it harder for each other than it needs to be. Like, I get it if you want to rank up, but all you need to do is wait for the last 24 hours and then put your hard defense in, and then you can rank up. But during the week, I gotta spend 8 to 12 hours a day refreshing this every 15 minutes just so I can make sure I get a Drexler fragment every day. It's frustrating and annoying. It's like, we're supposed to be on the same team, guys. It should be us versus Plarium, not us versus each other. It's like we're gatekeeping each other from farming our Great Halls unnecessarily. Unless you're trying to finish in Platinum Arena, your arena defense doesn't matter. Gold 5? Maybe. I know I did it in my old account, but I had a much better arena team, so I didn't have to just scour through and find food defenses. I could pretty much just fight whoever I felt like fighting. But I kept a food defense in Gold 5 on my old account too. As long as you're actively playing, if you do like 10 to 15 arena matches a day, you're not going to downgrade. It's possible, but if there are that many inactive players, like, at one point, Plarium said they were taking inactive accounts out of the arena so they'd stop showing up on people's arena defenses. And if there's that many inactive players, then clearly Plarium's doing something wrong that all these people are leaving the game. I don't know. And I doubt those people all have their Great Halls finished. Because, like, on my old account, I'm level 90 something, and my Great Hall still isn't finished. And I would spend 39 arena tokens a day. So I'd spend the 24 that you gain naturally, 1 every hour, the 10 from the free refill after playing for 3 hours, plus the 5 you get for the quest where you have to buy something from the market. So I'd spend 39 arena tokens every day. And during CVC, whenever I get bonus arena refills, I'd farm even more. I farmed hella arena on my old account. And I still haven't finished my Great Hall, and I played on that account for like a year and 8 months. So I would be extremely surprised if all those people were finished farming their Great Hall. That's another point. Like, there's an arena tournament right now. So if you lose and you go down lower in the ranks, it's going to be easier for you to find matches that you could win, so you can farm more points in the arena tournament. It's like, people don't get it. I don't know. Like, there's 5 hours left in this. I'd really like to get my essence here. That'd be cool. I'm only 20 points off, so I'll probably get it, but could you imagine how frustrated I would be if I didn't get this because people are trying to, like, flex on nerds in Bronze 1? Like, who cares? It's Bronze 1, people. Like, get over yourself. Like, what do you have to prove? I don't know. It's like just posturing for no reason. I mean, okay, if what you're saying is correct, Mike. Let's see. If there is no limit to how much I could lose and downrank in my current arena tier, I'm still ranking up on average. Like, I was in Gold 3 earlier. I just recently got bumped out of Gold 3 like 20-30 minutes ago. I'm still steadily ranking up with a one-man defense. That's the other thing, like the fact that the Great Hall is gated behind PvP means in order to make progression, I have to fight against other players. Like, I don't know. That means other players get to be the gatekeeper of my progression in that area of the game. It's just a silly system. That's probably true. But if everybody set easy defenses, then it wouldn't, like, everyone would just, you know, I probably do 10 to 15 arena battles a day. Tops. Because that's all I could find that I could actually win. Maybe 20 if I get really lucky and find a few back-to-back. Let's look at my battle log. Maybe I'm underestimating. But what I'm saying is if everybody set easy defenses, then we could all just farm it really quick and it wouldn't be a hassle. It wouldn't be a chore. Everyone would be more active in the arena if they could just get free wins really quick. Maybe you're right. Let's see. So it's been 4 hours since I've had an arena win. So that was my last one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 wins in the last 8 hours. And this was when I woke up, so I don't know. It took me 8 hours to get these 10 wins. If everybody was doing this, I could have got these 10 wins in like an hour instead of 8 hours, you know? It wouldn't take me that long to farm those wins, is what I'm saying. And if everybody was doing it, then everyone would be getting attacked evenly, and no one person would downrank faster than any other. And if everyone's doing it, then we're all farming, climbing back up again. Like, it just creates this ecosystem where, I don't know. I know it's never going to happen, because my channel doesn't get enough views to make a difference, but... Oh, hey, how did this happen? I guess my champs in the spider team started leveling up. We got my legendary book. Alright, I can be done with that. And that's a huge relief. Because that means I don't have to spend any extra energy in doing that instead of dragon. Because the dragon event starts as soon as this one ends. So I'm trying to get 85 more points, and then I will save the rest of my energy for when dragon starts. Yeah, 7. I don't know how. I could look at it again. I don't know how many losses I've got. I forgot already. Well, that's interesting. Lightsworn is actually kind of dope. Your new challenge playthrough is all voids? Wow. Are you free to play, or are you buying void shards? Defused Arbalester. Is that the girl with the crossbow? Free to play, void only. That's crazy, dude. Who are you using for your campaign farmer? Yeah, Lightsworn's actually kind of good. Like, definitely a good Fire Knight. In Fire Knight early on. I think she gets kind of hard. She's an enemy in the Minotaur 15 wave. And she always rocks me. I'm like, damn. Oh, you're farming with Lightsworn? Does he have like an AoE on his A2 or something? Or his A... I kind of want to look at his kit. I feel like it's going to be a slow run. Hopefully you can pull like a Bellower or something. Okay. Oh, Bellhound too. Yeah, that's a good call, Dan. Just anyone, really. Index. So Lightsworn is your campaign farmer. Ooh, man, yes. That'd be hella slow. I mean, it's probably safe, you know. Increase defense and revive on death. Yeah, Fellhound or Bellower, for sure. Is there any... Oh, or Skull Crown, dude! That would be sick. I used a Skull Crown on my old account to farm Nightmare campaign. Where's she at? She just looks cool too, man. Yeah. That's my Nightmare campaign farmer. I think she does it in like 12 seconds. Yeah, I mean, the pool's a lot smaller. It's true. But man, that's rough still, though. Alright, what are we doing? How many do I... Okay, sorry. I lost my train of thought here. I got 5 hours left to get... about 56 points. So that should be like 2 to 3 more runs, I think. Excuse me. Yeah, Skullcrown would be sick. Or, I mean, yeah, Fellhound and Bellower would be nice too, but it need to be set in arena as well. Champfort and Krila. Those are actually decent ones too. Like Champfort would be an insane carry early on. It sucks that you can't use them in your challenge though. Wait, how many challenge accounts are you running? Like you've got your faction only ones. Do you just have too much free time or what? So Premier Craft, are you saying you're gonna quit the game, or is that an alt account that you're playing on right now? Okay, that makes a lot more sense, Mike. Okay. I was gonna say that would make challenge account number 4. Okay, so you're set aside the faction challenge accounts for the Void faction account. I gotcha. Challenge accounts are fun. For sure. I mean, especially if you've already like beat the game already and you're just looking for something to do. Oh, nice. HP with defense percentage isn't bad. 4-star, gonna sell that attack rate. Okay. So I'm gonna check. If I can get 28 points again on this run, I'm pretty sure I finished the spider event. Or at least get the ancient shard from the spider event. It might not be like finished. I still haven't got the book yet, but I'm not as fussed about the book. I'm conflicted right now, guys. I want to wait until CVC before I pull my shards. But I like pulling my shards for you guys. And normally I don't like to stream CVC because when it starts, I have to take my daughter to school a few hours later. I'm afraid that if I'm streaming and trying to play and get all my chores in during CVC, I'm not going to have enough time to get everything done before I got to start getting my daughter ready for school. And also, I know Nubkex streams during CVC, and I would be competing with him for viewers, and that's generally not what you want to do when you're a small channel. Let's compete with someone as talented and handsome as Nubkex. So, I haven't been streaming CVC. But if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. And I will think about streaming CVC. Because I think it, like, people have asked me to do it before. So they can see how to do lots of points as a free-to-play player. But really what it comes down to is just play the game. Like, just be active and play the game. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, I like Nubs too. I have an affinity for accents. Like, anytime I hear someone speak and they have an accent, I'm instantly like enamored with listening to them talk. But particularly like Irish accents and Scottish accents, for whatever reason. I don't know if I lived in Scotland or Ireland in a past life or something, or who knows. But that accent in particular I find particularly enamoring. So I like listening to Nub talk. Oh, you're gonna try to max every champion in the game? That's nutty. Well, good luck. Yeah, wow. That's ambitious. That would be cool, though. What I might do, instead of a live stream, is record my weekly update and like get the video like fully edited and everything, but instead of publishing it, wait until CVC starts and then record my shard pulls and then tack that on to the end of the video. That way I can still... That way I'm not trying to like make and edit a video while CVC's going. So I do want to make sure I get all my stuff done. I got to do my faction war keys, as many tag arena and arena matches as possible. Got to spend all my energy. Like, and I've only got a few hours to do it in, from the time CVC starts until the time I have to start getting my daughter ready for school. So I don't want to also be trying to like record and edit a video while I'm doing that. So I might make the video before CVC starts, and then just record the section of me pulling the shards and edit it into the end of the video. I think that might be a good plan. That way, because I know, dude, I'm a dopamine addict. I gotta get... I need to do one more run. I got 26 points instead of 28. I think it's gonna show that I'm 2 points short. I need 1,400. Yeah, exactly 2 points short. Alright. 2 minutes on that one. See, I'm not even convinced I could win this one. Like, I appreciate the thought that, you know, you're putting out one-man defenses, but I don't know if I can beat a 52k power Kale. And I need to win as many as possible to make sure I can get that Drexlar fragment tomorrow too. Like, I can't beat this guy. Like, sorry. I'm not going to beat your Harima. This guy. Big Dick Giga Chad. Eclipse. I heard he's huge. Sorry. Eclipse is the real one. I could do 2 out of 3, but it increases the amount of wins I need, because if I want to maintain this schedule, I need to make sure I have 360 by the time this timer runs out. And I have 6 more tokens to use today, and then I'll need to get like 5 wins before this goes off, or the timer keeps getting pushed back. Yes, Eclipse is a man's man. Yeah. I call it like I see it, man. I don't make the rules. But I'll have at least 12. If there's an ancient shard up for grabs in the dragon tournament, I'll have 13 shards to open for my weekly update video on Monday. Or Tuesday, depending on where you live. And I want to look through the index and see, since I'll have like 11 or 12 shards, I want to do like my top 11 or 12 champions that I'd like to pull. Because how cool would it be if I just pulled all the ones that were on my list? I only have 1 void shard though. I'm trying to decide who I want. Like, if I could pull Seducer, that would actually be massive for Clan Boss. But if I can pull Myrmidon from an ancient shard, I might not need Seducer. Well, Seducer would actually... Yeah, no, never mind. I don't know. How many food do you need? Or full... What? You mean like if you were to do full tag arena defense as food? Or what? If that's what you're asking, then you need 12. Because you have 3 teams of 4. I guess I could put real food in instead of my... I'm done with champ training now. When I was doing champion training, every time I go to rank up champions, I would have to like change my arena defense because I would need the food that I put in the... It was annoying to have to go and change my arena defense every hour because I was doing champ training. Or do you mean like how much food do you like to make a full team of 6 stars? How much food would you need? Is that what you're asking? I think that's probably what you're asking. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so it depends on how many champions you already have at 5-star. So let's just assume you have 5. Okay. Oh, tag team. Okay, never mind. Okay, well then I won't go off on this tangent because I had to think about it. Okay, so yeah, it would be 12. Or both. Okay, well hell, let's answer that question then. Okay. So you said you have 2 6-stars currently. So 6-star, 6-star. If your other 3 champions are 5-star, then you would need 15 5-star food champions to have enough to rank these up into 6 stars. And then to make those 5-star chickens, you need 25 4-stars for each. So 25 times 3 is 75 4 stars. And then each of those 4 stars, you need 4 3 stars. So 4 times... Oof, now my head's starting to explode. Okay, so 75 4 stars times 4. You would need 300 3-star chickens. And then for each of those, you need 3 2-stars. So times 3. So then you need 900 2-stars. And then to make those, you need... For each one, you need 2 1-stars. So times 2. I don't think that did times 2. So 1,800 1-stars. It takes a lot. 200 4-star. Maybe. You need a lot. So that's why I do this. My monitor keeps going black. Okay. I've got these 5 4-stars here, leveling to 40. So there's 5 and then plus the 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So these 20 4-stars will go into these 5 4-stars. So then I will have 5 5-star chickens. Then I'll be ready to make my next 6-star, who I think is going to be Longsword Torux. So he's currently 4-star. So then I need to make 4 more 4-star chickens to rank him up into 5-star. It makes your head spin, doesn't it? Hey, what's up, Glennis? Unfortunately, wait, hold on. I think this is going to be the end of the stream. Because this is all I was after, and now I'm not going to do anything else until the dragon event starts. And then 5 hours and 19 minutes. Unfortunately, we failed to beat the Scarab King today. It's merely a temporary setback. We'll try again after I get my Haikatoon booked in CVC. So, for those of you who just tuned in, I'll show you the team I was using. I know that this team will work. I just need more stats. Or hopefully Haikatoon being booked. Actually, that's not the right speeds. So the chest piece that Haikatoon is wearing, I moved to my Metal Shaper, and that makes my Metal Shaper faster than my Haikatoon. So whoever your shield champion is, they need to have a shield who places a shield for as long as its duration, or the cooldown. Okay. The duration of the shield needs to be the same as the cooldown. So Metal Shapers has a 2-turn shield for a 2-turn cooldown. If you have Masqueraded Monster, he does a 3-turn shield on a 3-turn cooldown. And then there's Valkyrie, does the same thing, and then I think it's, I don't know, there's a Sacred Order Epic who does the same thing. So they need to be your fastest, so that when they attack the Scarab King, he doesn't trigger counterattacks. Or if you have Blood Shield accessories on all your champions, which I don't. But if you don't have Blood Shield, then you need a shield champion. And then I've got Haikatoon to do decreased speed and a little bit of turn meter and increased speed to make my guys go faster. Turn meter control here, and then this is my wave damage dealer. And he can also do decreased speed until Haikatoon can place her decreased speed, which is the bigger one. So this is what I'm working with. This team will 100% work if I just have a little bit more stats. If I can get some more speed on my Armigers, I think I can get it. Or maybe getting Haikatoon's skills booked will get me there too. Like reducing the cooldown, increasing the chance, reducing the cooldown, increasing the chance. So we're going to book her during CVC, and then we'll try again. So hopefully that'll do it. Unfortunately, we put in a good try, but I'm just not quite there yet. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you in another video soon. But until next time, happy raiding.